Good day, folks. I want to go over this particular problem from assignment number 2. Is the one where you buy some furniture at the beginning of the year and you don't start making payments on it until 1 year from now. And then those payments are spread out over a 2-year period. The key to this question is the interest rate, and note in the problem that it says it's compounded monthly. As soon as you see that, you know that you have to divide your interest rate by 12 because it's 12 months in the year, and your number of periods, compounding periods, is multiplied by 12. So in this particular case, we have a couple compounding periods. We have the first year where the interest is incurred on the original loan, but you don't make any payments, and then you have the 2 years where you make an annuity payment out over that for that particular loan. So the compounding period for that particular point would be 24 months. So let's get started. So as I mentioned with all problems, always draw a cash flow diagram. For me, it allows me to visualize what I'm trying to calculate. So here you can see that right now we paid $2,000 worth of furniture, and 1 year from now, which is 12 months, we're not making any payments on this furniture. It's just going to accumulate interest, and the interest is 6% compounded monthly. So the interest per period is basically 6 divided by 12, which is 0.5%. So 0.5% for the first 12 months, and for the first 12 months, and we need to calculate first that future value for that first year of just where the loan is just accumulating interest. So for 1 year, we want to calculate the future amount, and we want to find a future given present for 0.5%, which is our interest rate, and our period for this particular year, for this particular time period, is 12 months, because our problem states that it's compounded monthly. That's the key. Make sure you read that, carefully read your problems for this particular course. So 2,000 times FP 0.5% 12, and 0.5% is actually one of the tables that you can find in your textbook, and you can look up this factor directly. It turns out to be 1.0616. So $2,000 at 6% compounded monthly 1 year from now will have a value of $21.23 So you're going to accumulate $123.20 of interest in that first year for that particular furniture loan. Then the problem says after that 1 year, you need to start making payments on that loan, and those payments will be spread out over the next 2 years. So because we're still talking about compounded monthly, our annuity period now will be spread out over 24 months, which is the 2 years. And we want to calculate this annuity, the monthly payment for this amount of money that we owe over the next 2 years. Now, the first part of the calculation, we calculated the future amount for $2,000. That's fine. This future amount now, for this part of the calculation, becomes our new present amount. Okay? And we want to find an annuity given a present value for I of 0.5% for n of 24 months. So if you look at our solution here, we want to find the annuity given a present amount for 1 year. So we want to find A given P for 0.5% for 24. And as I mentioned, 24 months is 2 years that we want to pay out and make these payments. We can look up the AP factor for 0.5% 24 in our table directly, and our new present amount at this point in time turns out to be $21.23, what we just calculated up here. Plug those numbers into your calculator, and it turns out that the annual payment that you need to make for the next 24 months is $94.13 per month. Okay. Again, this was a problem that some students had some issues with, and I think it was more, again, along the compounding monthly part that seemed to tangle people up. So I hope this clears up some of your concerns. Thanks very much.